Hi everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama. It's 5 Ways Wednesday, and today I'm going to be showing you 5 ways to pack the Jujube Be Cool. Now, when I do a 5 Ways Wednesday video, usually the plan is to try to show you new, different, or unique ways to use bags like this that maybe you haven't thought of before. So we're going to go down a lot of different avenues here today. Every single way might not be relevant to you, but the goal really is to show you how versatile some of these bags can be, because when you spend your money on something like this, it's less fun if you can only use it as a lunchbox, which is its intended purpose. So today we're going to go over 5 ways to pack the Jujube Be Cool. Now, everything that I'm going to show you in here for the most part is available at thesensiblemama.com. I will link everything down in the description box below that I show you here today. If it's not available at The Sensible Mama, it can usually be found on Amazon, and I will link those things as well. So if you spot anything that you want to check out, make sure you go look in the description box. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. The first way that I'm going to show you today is packed as like an activity / snack kit. So think like you've had your kid in the car for a while, they're getting antsy or bored, you're pulling over at a restaurant or something and you want to give them some stuff to do. This has things in there to keep your kids busy and happy. I think this would also be a great setup if you're having to take your kids with you to go have your oil changed or something like that. You want to make sure they have snacks and activities. This is it. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into this one. Now, one thing that I'm really excited about that I don't believe we'll have in stock by the time this video is uploaded is we are bringing coloring books to The Sensible Mama. They're cute little notepads that will fit in small pouches like this. But today in this little activity kit, I've done the thing that most of us parents tend to do, is grab some paper off of the printer. I wanted to show that folding like a piece of paper off the printer lengthwise will fit inside of the Be Cool, which is pretty nice. So here's everything else that's down in there. One of the first things that I have is a replay sippy cup for giving your little kids drinks. I tend to find that my kids will sit and play with activities more if they have a snack and a drink. So I also have a bumpkin snack bag packed with snacks for them. Next, I have a little bib. I kind of like these by Bumpkins because even though my kids don't always use bibs, I do like to throw this on them if we're out somewhere and they're eating something really messy, or if they're using paints or even sometimes crayons, they will mark up their clothing. So I like to throw this on them sometimes. But the other thing is, because the Bumpkins bib is nice and big, sometimes what I can do is just lay this out on the table and let them put their papers and stuff on top of it. And it does kind of give a little bit of protection to the surface, like so that they don't color all over the surface. This isn't going to be as big as like a splat mat or something that's actually made for arts and crafts, but in a pinch you can put this down on the table and let them color over top of that. Next, down in there I have a set of crazy crayons. These are recycled crayons. So of course these go with the papers that I showed you earlier. And then the last two things that I have in here are the Imagination Starters number cards and chalkboard crayons. So these are little chalkboard pages. They look like this. These are the numbers collection. So you've got numbers with something that represents the number, like 1 ice cream sundae, 2 cakes, 3 ice cream cones, etc. It gives them a place to trace and practice the numbers, and also to color on the little picture and to trace their numbers down below. And then each card also has a blank space on the back for coloring. And then when you use those, you're gonna need to get the chalkboard crayons. That's what's gonna work best on those. These are able to wipe right off of the cards, which means you can wipe them down with a baby wipe or something and start all over, which is super great. This one is packed as a diapering pouch. Now I know a lot of people in my little community tend to use the Jujube Be Quick, but if you're looking for a way to kind of like change up the way that you do your diapering kit, I think this is a really cool way. And the thing that I like about doing it this way is that if you don't already know, the Be Cool actually comes with an over-the-shoulder strap. You can lengthen it and go cross-body with it as well. So this actually makes kind of a cool little diapering setup to keep in the car. If you just need to have like an emergency setup or something, you can throw it over your shoulder and take it in somewhere with you and handle a diaper change. I went ahead and took those off. It was bugging me. So here we are. This is a Be Cool packed as a diaper bag, and I really, really love the way that this turned out. So one of the first things that I have in here, first of all, let me give you a close-up. I really like how even with a This is a pull-up. So this is a pretty big diaper. It's equivalent in size to her size 6 diapers that she was using. But even the change pad and a wet bag and a wipes pouch all fit in here just fine, and it still closes and zips perfectly. So the first thing that I have in here is a nice big wet bag. This is by PlanetWise. This was a print that they launched last year, but I think people are gonna be loving it as we start getting into the warmer months again. Then in front of that, I had a Limea brand change pad. This is from the Nylon Sophie in Take It Black. This is a nice big change pad, and it still fits in there perfectly. And of course, if you don't know, the Limea brand change pads have a magnetic closure here. So no Velcro. These are not sold separately at this time, but if you purchase any of the Nylon Sophie backpacks, you get one of these with that purchase. Next, I have a Orchid Hearts wipes pouch packed with wipes. And then of course I have a pull-up in there. There's plenty of room in here. I think I could probably fit about 3 size 6 diapers in here. I just didn't happen to have them with me today. And the last thing, I don't have cream butt paste anymore, so I just put one of these rock bottom lotions in there to show you that it would all fit. So if you're wanting to carry butt paste or just A&D ointment or something like that, you can throw that in there as well. This next way I think might excite a lot of you because this is packed as a purse. Now I mentioned earlier that this does come with a shoulder strap, which makes the Be Cool actually kind of cool as a purse, and it packs up pretty neat with all of your purse related stuff. There we go. So here's how it looks from the front. I know you've already seen that. And here it is packed up on the inside. So sitting right on top here, I have my AirPods. Right here in the front, I have my Limea brand Gabby wallet in the color Boss Up. I'm about to sit this down, so let me just kind of show you what else is in here. Next, I have a medium set piece packed with my makeup, like my brushes and mascara and that kind of thing. And then sitting right behind that, guys, I found this at Target. This is a brand that I've not heard of before, but I'm not very makeup literate, so maybe a lot of you have heard of it. This was $15, and it's actually a really nice eyeshadow palette of neutrals, and it has a mirror for 15 bucks. And this has taken a beating. I've dropped this, my kids have dropped it, and none of the pans have broken yet, which is crazy to me, and it fits perfectly inside of the Be Cool. It's like a win-win, win-win-win. So I have that in there as well for touch-ups. Then down in the bottom, I have my Limea brand sunglasses. I have a coin purse that is packed with my charger for my phone and my AirPods. And lastly, I could not get the entire, like the big welly kit, travel medical kit to fit in here with all the other things that I had. So I did just take the pain reliever out of the welly kit and put that in my bag so that I had that in case I got a headache. I just actually think this is really cool packed up as a purse. This one won't be relevant to everyone, but I did want to show that this makes a pretty cool little emergency skate bag. As you guys know, I've been really into skating lately, and I know a bunch of you have also started skating, so I thought you might be interested in seeing this. This is something that I like to pack up and leave in my car. Not this exact one, obviously, but I do have this set up in my car for when I go out to skate. One of the first things that I have sitting right on top here is a welly blister kit. So this is packed with little blister bandages, basically for like if I get a blister on my heel or something while I'm skating, I can just pop one of those on. Then down over here on this side, I have the Welly Quick Fix Kit. This is a new print we just got in and I love it. What's cool about this is it's nice and small and compact, and it comes with large bandages, small bandages, and then you also get hand sanitizer and ointments. So basically everything that I would need for patching up like a little scrape or scratch on the go, but of course I do keep the big 200-piece excursion welly kit in my car for the bigger accidents. As for what's left in there, I do have a complete set of wheels. I'm often switching back and forth between hard indoor wheels and soft gummy outdoor wheels, so I like having these with me in case I find a spot to go skate inside or outside and want to switch my wheels out really quick. I can do that, and all 8 wheels fit in here with a Jujube Mini Helix back behind. I've been really experimenting with what I want to wear on my body while I'm skating. I've tried the Jujube Hippie, and I found it's like just a little big for me. I feel like I can feel it too much when I'm skating. But you definitely want to have some kind of bag that you're wearing, because once I was out skating with my phone in my back pocket and I fell on my butt and not only shattered the screen of my phone, but also got a perfect phone print bruise on my butt. Had to pay to buy a brand new phone. It was awful. So I've been really enjoying using the Jujubee Mini Helix. Because it has this long strap on it, I'm able to fit it around my waist and loop it through my pant belt loops. I wear like between a size 5 and 7 jeans, and this is able to fit around my waist. So this is what I like to put my phone, my AirPods case. I keep a little personal safety alert system in one of these as well, and I wear it on my hip. But what I also have in here are two things. Everyone asks me, what do I need to order the minute I order my skates? And there are two things. One of them is a bearings puller. You won't need this often, but whenever you want to change out your wheels, if the new wheels don't already have bearings in them, you will need to pull the bearings out of the wheels you're currently using and put them in your other wheels. So it's good to have a bearings puller. But the big thing that you really need, and that I never go skating without, is the Y3 tool. And I just had that sitting inside of my Mini Helix. The main reason why I need this is when I stop using my toe stops or slow down using them, I turn my toe out to the side a little bit, and no matter how tight my toe stop is on, sometimes I will make it spin so much that it loosens my toe stop and it feels like it's gonna come off. So I like to have this on me at all times in case I need to really tighten down that toe stop, or if I need to loosen or tighten any of my wheels or my trucks, this will do it. So that is everything that I like to pack in my little Be Cool for skating. All right, and the last way is parked as a little kit for taking your dog on a walk. We were super proud to bring stuff for the fur babies to the Sensible Mama when I got my dog Freya a few months ago, and I wanted to first of all show you some of the cool stuff that we have in the shop, but also show you what a cool little kit this makes for taking a dog on a walk. Now again, like I said, because this has the strap, this is great for throwing over the shoulder, or you can just leave this in your car so that if you decide to take a spontaneous walk, you kind of already have all the things that you need for the walk. So one of the first things that I have in here is this Ripley and Rue poop bag holder. The Ripley and Rue leashes actually come with a little D-ring at the top where you hold the handle to attach this to your leash. So I have one currently attached to my leash, but I like to keep a backup in there because each of these do come with a little thing of poop bags. So if I ever run out, I know that I have a backup, or if for any reason I just happen to lose mine, I know that I have one right there. If you've ever been in an experience where you have been walking your dog and they decide to go number 2 and you don't have a poop bag, like anxiety central is what happens to me. So I always like to have a backup. Speaking of backups, I also have a backup collar in here. This one is also by Ripley and Rue, and I love this blue color. I did have one time a dog's collar break while we were on a walk, and it was very confusing for a few moments, so I like to have that backup as well. I have 3 more things in here. One thing is this really cool little snack pouch for treats for dogs. So it comes with a lobster claw here at the top so that you can attach this to your pants or to your leash if you want to. And it's really cool because inside it just opens up and you can put your dog treats in there. If you have treats, like normal treats like these are the Arc Bark treats that we just brought to the Sensible Mama. I love this brand because it is made by adults with disabilities. So it's just like a really feel-good brand to support. But if you also happen to have like training treats, those little ones that you give for staying by your side or sitting or whatever, you can parse those out and put them, sorry for the Velcro, in this little front pocket as well. Just a neat thing to have on you for sure. And lastly, the last 2 things that I have in here are a Replay bowl and a Pura stainless steel water cup. This way, I'm able to drink from this if I want to, just by drinking from the spout, but I can also pour some of this out into the water bowl in case my dog gets thirsty while on the go. All right, everyone, that is it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. Hope it gave you some inspo for how to pack the Jujubee Be Cool on your own. If you have any ideas that I didn't touch on today, leave them down in the comments. Love ya, mean it, always, mwah, and I'll see you in the next one.